who has clocked some very quick times this year, including a national record which he set in winning his national championships in Palembang, 2:15.36. Here come the swimmers, led by Dennis Tiwa of Indonesia. Last Indonesian gold medalist in this event was in 1989 in KL, and that was Sugriyat Wermandi. They've got two swimmers here to end that streak, that winless streak. Singapore have got Lionel Koo to make it a first time ever in this event, and he is in lane number 6. Dennis Tiwa goes second at the Singapore National Age Group Champs, 15 and over, 2:17.06, his best time this year. The defending champion is in lane number 2, Radomyos Matjiur of Thailand. He was also second in 2013 to Ketin Nuttapong in this event. And then Nathaniel Yus Gagarin, who was 4th in this event in 2015. He owns the national record, 2:15.36 he clocked earlier this year. Pham Thanh Bao, swimmer that we were talking about earlier on and how fast he went to the heats, 2:18.53. He and this man, Ketin Nuttapong, the only ones to dip below 2:19 in the heats. His national record's also the SEA Games record, 2:12.99. Lionel Koo will be happy that he's swimming side by side with the hot favorite Ketin Nuttapong. He won last year's ASEAN University Games. Daniel Lim of Malaysia, the last Malaysian to win this, Elvin Chia, back in 2001. He's in lane number 7. And then Nguyen Hu Kim Son, this is the swimmer to watch. As we were talking about yesterday, when he finished 3rd in the 400 meters freestyle, he still has the individual medley as well as the 1500 meters freestyle to go. That's Nuttapong's record, the only one to dip below 2:13 in the SEA Games. Nathaniel Yus Gagarin is one that might chase Nuttapong all the way, but we're looking at Lionel to provide something really special in this race. So it's Tiwa of Indonesia in 1, Matjiur of Thailand in lane number 2, Gagarin of Indonesia in 3, Thanh Bao of Vietnam in 4, Nuttapong of Thailand in 5, Koo of Singapore in 6, Daniel Lim of Malaysia in 7, and Hu Kim Son of Vietnam in lane number 8. He won the silver medal the last time, Lionel, and he's gotten off to a very quick start already. Lionel, Nuttapong side by side with him, and so too Nathaniel Gagarin trying to stay in the race in the first 50 meters of the 200 meters breaststroke. They will turn in those positions all together, almost all together at the same time. When Lionel won the silver at the 2015 SEA Games in Singapore, it was Singapore's first silver medal in the 200 meters breaststroke since 1973, when Alan Lella won silver as well. So he's still staying with Ketin Nuttapong, just half a body length behind and in prime position to attack.
Ketin's probably the best stroke among this whole field. You can see how his distance per stroke, he's taking the least number of strokes per 50. So that's going to be extremely important in a 200 meter breaststroke race. But it's good to see that Lionel's actually keeping up with him. We'll see what happens in the second 100.
Well, the clock's already gone down in terms of the graphics on the TV screen, but I can tell you that Lionel Koo is second at the moment, just slightly behind Ketin Nuttapong. He lost to a tie at the last SEA Games. That was Radomyos Matjiur. Radomyos Matjiur at the moment trying very hard to stay in this race, but Ketin has taken it out superbly strong. Long, loping stroke cycles. Lionel, has he gassed out a little bit now, or does he still have a little bit inside of his tank in order to attack the final 50 against Ketin Nuttapong? The Thai, Nuttapong, looking very, very strong. One more for Ketin Nuttapong in this event, and he will win 4 and join Tholap Setsathorn as the second all-time medals and gold medals won by a Thai swimmer, and also join Radomyos Srisanot, his hero, as the only ones to win this event 4 times. And surely now there's no catching up for Lionel Koo. A body length behind Ketin Nuttapong. Lionel will be happy if he can repeat his silver performance. There is a charge coming up from lane number 2 as well, the defending champion Radomyos Matjiur. But Ketin Nuttapong looks hot favorite here, and Ketin Nuttapong will win the gold medal which he vacated the last time out. Nuttapong wins it for the 4th time, and we will confirm whether Lionel Koo has managed to be on the podium again by winning a bronze medal.
It didn't look like it. It looked like the Malaysian guy just raised his hand. So I think Malaysia might have come in 3rd and put Lionel to 4th place.
Well, did he go out a little bit too fast chasing after Nuttapong? That's the big question here, Gerald. The time isn't the quickest for Ketin, but he doesn't care, because the Chiang Mai-born swimmer has come right back into it again after going through 2015 out of shape after recovering from an injury. But he is back in 2017, showing us that he is still the premier long-distance breaststroke swimmer in Southeast Asia. It's as if he hasn't even left. But you're talking about it, the way he gets maximum propulsion in his strokes is just absolutely amazing.
It is. I mean, if you compare his strokes from the first 2 laps and the second 2 laps, you can see that in the second 2 laps he really quickened up his stroke. A lot less distance per stroke, but that's usually what you do in a 200-meter 200-meter breaststroke race, right? You try and take it out as easy speed as much as possible in the first half, and the second half is when the third lap is when you try and build that race, quicken your strokes a little bit, and then the fourth lap is, I mean, that's when you're in pain. It doesn't really matter. You just try and get your strokes in as quickly as you can.
Well, that question again, Gerald, do you think that Lionel went off a little bit too quickly in trying to chase after Nuttapong? Everybody was trying to chase after Nuttapong.
Lionel actually looked really good in the first 100 as well. He had very long, very long strokes. He looked really comfortable. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's very disappointed in that. But we've still got the 100-meter breaststroke coming up that hopefully